What's good, everyone? Welcome back to Level 11. So let's talk about that Nintendo Direct that happened. I'll get into my predictions as they come. I'm only going to be covering what interests me. We're going to start off with Mario and Luigi Brothership. This is the first new Mario and Luigi game in the series for, as they stated, 9 years. I'm pretty excited about it. I think it looks pretty good. I'm not sure if I'll get it, because I've never actually purchased one of these games before. I played one in the past, but I don't remember which one. I think it was Bowser's Inside Story, and I don't think I beat it, but I think I enjoyed what I had played. But either way, that is what they opened with. Next thing I wanted to mention just in passing was Switch Sports Basketball. It's too little too late, that's really all I have to say about it. Should have been there at launch. You know, it's what it is. There was an indie game that was shown called Mio Memories in Orbit that looks promising enough. It kind of reminds me of, say, Ori and the Blind Forest or Hollow Knight or those kind of games. It's slated for 2025, so we will see how that goes. Next up, let's talk about Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. This is slated for 2025, which is okay with me. However, it's nice to see that it is coming to the Switch, as it is the only game in the franchise that is not on the Switch as far as I know. So that's nice. I'm excited about that, but, you know, I gotta play the first 3 games before I commit to getting this one, as well as Tropical Freeze. There was rumors that had been going around about Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3 getting 2D HD remakes. I'm interested in these, but at the same time, I'm not much of a JRPG kind of guy, but this does look interesting. This third one is coming out this year, 1 and 2 are coming out next year, and 3 apparently takes place before 1 and 2, so I guess that's why they're going about it in that order. I want to talk about the new Denpa Men, because that does count as one of my predictions being correct in the form of a cozy game. That looks like a little cozy game for little Denpa Men, if I've ever seen one. So there you have that. There was a Nintendo Switch Online update that included 4 games, and those 4 games were A Link to the Past 4 Swords for Game Boy Advance, Metroid Zero Mission for Game Boy Advance, Turok, and Perfect Dark. And both of those games are for Nintendo 64. Now, going off of that, A Link to the Past 4 Swords, I'm actually really excited about, because 4 Swords, I've played 4 Swords Adventures, and I've beaten that, and I've beaten 4 Swords. But unfortunately, I beat both of those games by myself. I've played a lot of 4 Swords Adventures with friends, but well, maybe I did beat that one multiplayer. I definitely beat Triforce Heroes multiplayer, but I don't think I've beaten the original 4 Swords in multiplayer at all. But I have done it in single player, so I'm pretty excited about that announcement, actually. I'm gonna try and get a couple of friends of mine and play that through, probably at some point here. Might even upload it to the channel. We'll see how that goes. So that one I'm actually really excited about. Next up, I wanted to talk about Super Mario Party Jamboree, another prediction of mine, correct? Mario Party in October, in fact. So this one actually does look pretty good. I'm not super keen on the original Super Mario Party, to be honest. I think the buddy system kind of breaks the game and ruins the balance of it all. So to be honest, I hope that is an option that you can turn off in this game if they bring it back. And I hope they didn't bring it back at all, to be honest. But it seems from this one, this seems like a bigger sequel. This seems like a bigger, more ambitious Mario Party title than what I've seen in the past. So that is exciting. And it seems to be taking elements from Mario Party Superstars in the form of taking, like, boards from older games and bringing them back. So it seems like they kind of wanted to blend the 2 types of Mario Party games here. So I'm excited for it, and I'll probably be checking it out this October. Next up, we got a pretty big surprise in the form of the newest mainline entry in the Legend of Zelda franchise, in the form of The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. Now, I wasn't watching the Direct on my computer doing a reaction video at this point, but once this happened, I kind of had told myself, oh, well, if this is happening right now, then what are they going to have at the very end? And so I, kind of rushed to my computer and got ready and everything. But at the same time, with that out of the way, I just thought that was funny. This is, You know, I think that my thoughts on this are gonna require an entire video by itself, to be honest, because I have a lot to say here. This looks cool, interesting, exciting, but I have a lot of thoughts, and not all of them are like... I actually have pretty mixed feelings on this one, not gonna lie. But it's a mainline Zelda entry, which is always exciting to see, and I'll probably be checking it out when it comes out here at the end of September. Next up, I wanted to bring up Tales of the Shire, a Lord of the Rings game. This is my cozy game number 2. Now this one I actually am kind of interested in, but at the same time I don't know if I'll actually get it. It's just like, you know, it's cool to see at the very least. So, there was that. There was an Ace Attorney collection, Miles Edgeworth Investigations collection or something like that. I don't know. It looks cool. I really like the original Ace Attorney trilogy. I don't remember much about those games, but I remember really enjoying those games for the story that they told. So, if you haven't played the original games, at the very least I'd recommend those. The others, they're okay. I mean, I haven't played the others really as much. I tried to play, what was the one directly after that? Gosh, I don't remember. It was some other guy. It wasn't Miles Edgeworth, it wasn't Phoenix Wright, but whatever. Anyway, moving on. We had one big reveal at the end, you guys. It was Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. And it turns out I was correct that it was going to be there. I'm really happy about that, you guys. I thought it would look bad if they hadn't brought it to this direct, and I think they felt the same way. So, I was pretty excited to see Metroid Prime 4 here. We didn't get to see much, but we got to see enough, at least to whet our appetites for the time being. Now, we got a 2025 release date, or window, or release year, even, rather, which is fine by me. But it's making 2025 look like a pretty, like, stacked year for games, which is exciting. It's exciting. It just, like, you know, kind of makes this year feel all the more barren for releases. But thankfully less so after that Nintendo Direct. So let me know what you guys thought about it down below. Overall, I thought it was pretty great. I think it's actually one of the best Directs we've seen in a while, and I think they kind of stole the show more or less, you know? Let me know if you agree or disagree on that notion. And thank you everyone for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing, and ringing that notification bell. Keep leveling up everyone, and take care.